Good morning. Okay, so this is going to be a basic setup for creating an RPG game. These are the kind of tasks that I want to be able to accomplish in this series. And we've got our basic player movement. We've got basic animations for characters, basic scene tiles for creating your scenes. We'll create a basic item that we can collect and open in our inventory, which will have a basic inventory. There will be a basic NPC dialogue so that you can have chat windows with the characters in the game. And then for specific reasons, which we'll see at the end of the series, we need a basic scene save. So let's hop over into Unity where I'm going to set up my project. Okay. Um, right now, I've created a folder called Sprites. These are the asset packages I'll be using in it, and I'll have a link in the description as to which packages they are. And we've got a scenes folder, which always comes with a new project. I'm going to create two new scenes in here. Let's just call them scene one. Let's pick where that is. Scene two. And this is going to be for the final episode where we're doing the save scene. I'm going to need reset. Okay. Just so that things work perfectly, I'm going to get rid of the sample scene from our build settings. We need to have the other scenes in there. And that should be good enough for now. I'm just going to set up my user interface the way I like it. So full HD. I'm going to need my animation windows. So for now, I'm going to dock him at the top, but eventually I'll move him around. And I need the animator, also on the top. And I think that's about all I need for the scenes and the setup. Okay, now we're going to need a whole bunch of different folders for this as well. Let's create a folder for our prefabs. Create a folder for the scripts. I'm going to be creating some scriptable objects in here. So actually, I know where I need to put them. So I need a folder called resources because I need to be able to have the script pull from this folder. What else do I need? I need the tile folder. Tile sets. And an animations folder. And I believe for now this should be good for us. I don't see a need for any other folders. In the scripts folder, I do want to create a folder called SO for my scriptable objects. I just want to keep that separate. Okay, now let's just set up some of our scripts that we're going to be using. Basic script is our player script. So these are just the basic scripts. We'll be adding some more later. I'm going to need a script for the NPC. We're going to have our character move between scenes. So I need a script for scene changer. Why is this giving me an error? Without code. I'm hoping this is not one of those I'll kill you kind of. Oh, it's gone. Good. There we go. All right. In our scriptable objects, there will be a scriptable object for our an item. And I'm going to need a scriptable object for a dialogue as well. Sorry. Okay, our NPC, our player, our scene changer, we are going to need an inventory. So I'm going to call this inventory panel. Okay, now I also need things that are going to help me manage the game. And I'm going to create, I usually create 3 scripts. I'm not sure if I'll need all 3, but I'll need a game manager, which I'll just call GM. Every time I try to create it, does a refresh. Okay, hold on, let me just make sure that game manager compiles. Script compilation. The little please wait window that usually pops up, it's not showing up in the feed because I'm only showing the actual window for this. Okay, so that is game manager. I need a manager for the scene, so SM. And I'll need a manager. Let me just create a folder. I'll put my managers in a folder. I'm waiting on Unity to update. Okay, so that's the game manager and the scene manager both go in there. Once again, wait for Unity to update. Script compilation. Reload script assemblies. And we're going to create a player manager. So C# script. Yep. So player manager, PM. And wait for the scripts to compile. Okay. I can pop open scene 1 and I can take sample scene and delete it. And then the last thing I'll need is under 2D tile palette. Write that over here. Good. Okay, so this is a basic start that you can set up. I've got the inventory, I've got an NPC, I've got a player, I've got a scene changer. And I will create more scripts as we progress, but these are basic things that we're going to need for this tutorial. All right, so join me in the next one where we are going to be looking at our basic animations, and we will, sorry, basic player movement. We'll start with that one, and we'll move on from there. So each one will be a different module in the series. Thank you, and that is it for now.